Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another episode of Nerf Combos on the channel. My name is Luke Triton and today we are looking at the Rayven. Now, the Rayven is a semi-automatic, battery-powered, bullpup magazine-fed blaster. It is quite small compared to other blasters, but it still has loads of combo potential. It has a barrel extension point, a top tactical rail, and a side tactical rail, which is very cool indeed. Now, we are going to be covering the three traditional classes, as always, starting off with the heavy, then we go into close quarters, long range, my personal combo, and any gimmicks after that. We have two gimmick combos for you today, which is quite something to look forward to. So let's kick things off, as always, with the heavy. This is my heavy combo. So, again, this kind of steers away from that barrel handle, hip fire sort of technique. This is definitely something that I would rather have in my shoulder, despite how small this is. So what we have at the front is both the modulus folding shield and the stampede shield. This is to stop any incoming damage and lets you dish out loads of yourself. We have the recon barrel for it to be all attached to. We have the modulus barrel as well for you to attach your folding grip onto. Any grip works, but I'm going with this one personally because it's more forward compared to the other ones. So you have your plate here and the grip will normally sit in the middle, but this one sits at the front, which is obviously a bit more helpful. And, obviously, when you're going heavy, you need your 35 dart drum from the Raider. What other drum would you use? The Titan 50 dart drum, if anything, but yes. Never mind, this is my heavy combo. Up next is, of course, close quarters. This is very compact, and I actually quite like this. So at the front we have the Tri-Strike barrel blaster attachment, which is something I don't use too often, but I think for this blaster it works very well. This pump handle works as a nice grip. We've also got the torch to take up that side rail, because why would you leave that rail not used, that's what I'm trying to say. But yes, that's there. We have the legendary red dot sight, because obviously you would use that for something like this. And because this is a semi-automatic blaster, I have a drum magazine. This is the 25 dart drum. It is probably one of the better ones to use. You could use the 18 dart stick mag, but this is a bit biased because I prefer drums. And because this is also a bullpup design, the drum is going to be poking downwards and going into your stomach, which is another bonus. I'm not going to... yeah. This is actually something that doesn't work. My one can't actually fire the darts. I'm not going to fire them anyway because I don't want to have to run around the house trying to find them as well. But this is very nice, very comfortable. This is my close quarters combo. And the last of the three traditional classes, as always, is long range. N-Strike edition. So, because I have the original N-Strike version of the Rayven, I thought, yeah, let's just use N-Strike attachments. We have the tactical rail version of the scope, which is very cool. It has this opening door feature, which allows a different coloured lens to be attached to your scope. So if I look down here, you can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of a colour. If I move that away, it's more clear. Yeah, great explaining, Luke, but you get the idea. If you've got this attachment, you know how cool that is. You could spend an hour just playing with this thing, it's so much fun. We have the recon barrel, of course, we have the recon laser to go for that to help you aim. The bipod grip from the Stampede. The only thing about this blaster that isn't OG N-Strike is the magazine. This is the, if I can get it out, there we go. The 12 dart magazine. I personally will never ever use the 6 dart magazines because why would they exist nowadays? But nonetheless, this is how I would set up the Rayven for long range. And now it's time to go into my personal combo. So this is a bit interesting because again, this is a very small blaster, but nonetheless, I think this looks pretty good. Starting off as always, the 30 dart Infinite drum because this is my personal favourite magazine. We have the legendary red dot sights because why would you use anything else? I have my favourite green laser. I can actually remember which way I need to turn it in order to turn it on this time, which is nice. We have, let me actually turn that off, there we go. The stealth barrel attached to the modulus barrel. I don't need anything too long, it's a nice compact blaster. I could definitely use this for close quarters, but frankly I wouldn't use this for anything else. Nonetheless, this is my personal combo. This is the first of two gimmick combos. The first is called Light Show. So we have the torch on the side rail. We have the green modulus laser on the top. We have connected to the recon barrel, the recon laser. So we have 3 lights going on there. And because this is the OG Rayven, we have the 18 stick mag that uses the UV darts. So you got 3 points of reference. Well, you can't actually aim down the sight, so I don't know why I just did that. You've also got some lights, some light up darts being fired, which is very cool indeed. This is the blaster to use when you're going in the dark. I don't know if you've noticed that. So yes, this is Light Show. The last gimmick combo is called Hold Me Sideways. So I'm actually holding this how I would use this combo. We have the red dot sight attached to the side rail. We have the regulator handle barrel with the handle facing downwards like this. We have the stealth barrel on the end just to put something else on the end. And we have the 35 dot drum from the Raider because it turns downwards. So whilst I'm holding it like this, I'm actually using the Rayven on its side, but you know what I mean, right? So this is very silly. It's also an interesting challenge though, it's got to be said. I mean, very rarely would anybody ever use a blaster on its side unless they're like trying to show off or something. But in all seriousness, this would be a nice fun challenge to go around with on a Nerf war. So this is Hold Me Sideways. So that is it for the Rayven combos video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.